Don't ask me what time it is. I'm the unknown prophet of God. Folks, I told you that I did have a vision Father God did give me. It was about 6 or 7 golden doors. Underwater, deep underwater. And these doors are in ice. You understand? And these golden doors, one golden door, if you take it away, all your money problems all over the world will be gone. This is how expensive are these golden doors. And you only have to take one. And all the problems in the world, these money problems with debts everywhere, talking about billions and all this kind of, or trillions, these doors are more expensive than anything here in this world. This is when you go to these golden doors, but they are in ice and deep underwater. It's not easy to go there. You need to wait till the ice is melting. And I think then you do have a good chance to take the doors and what is behind it. I only saw 6 or 7 golden doors. I think it was 7 golden doors. But these doors are very massive and big and pure gold. That's what I saw. And now I'd like to tell you something else. And then the story get more visibility. So let's talk about Antikarta. Antikarta means Antichrist. Antichrist. Antikarta. You call it Antarctica, right? I call it Antikarta. It means Antichrist. So, well, like you say it, Antarctica, okay? Let's do it like this. But I call it my way. Because I see everything different, folks, and I will make different things to talk about. You will never talk like me. You understand? That's why I say it like this. It comes in me, and this is how I pronounce things. It's God who wants me to say it in another way than you people use your words. That's God, folks. That's the willing of God. Also, I need to tell you something about these golden doors. When I open one golden door, I will go in, I will close the door, and I will stay in. Because this will be the golden door of my Father. When my Father is behind one of these golden doors, and you will open this golden door, and you see my Father standing there, then I'm sure you will take the golden door away from Him. That's the difference between you and me. You understand? You love the money more than you ever will love my Father. And that's a very bad behavior in the eyes of my Father. Let's go on. So I call it different. But I did get dreams or a vision about golden doors underwater, and these doors are very expensive. And what is behind it, I did not see. I did not open the golden doors. God did show me. Golden doors in ice. Then I hear a story about, you call it Antarctica. And I call it Anticarta. It's Antichrist. Anticarta. Do remember, folks, what I'm telling you now is the real stuff, and no one will come with this. Never. Never they will, because it will never come in their mind. They never did walk with God also, so yeah, it's easy, right? If there are 7 people who walk with me, then 7 people will talk like me. But there is no one who talks like me, so I'm the only one who talks like this. And so will it be, and also so will it end. It will not be different than this, what I'm telling you now. So will it be. So I'm a very expensive speaker of God. Do understand what I'm telling you and what I'm doing here. I try to save your asses. That's for sure. But hey, it's your ass, not mine, right? The shit what comes out yours is your problem. What comes out mine is my problem, right? It's the same thing, the shoes you walk in are your shoes, not mine. It's your problem. Don't ever make it mine. I do not have problems. But you will have them. Many of them. And many of you. Maybe all of you. I don't know how far you did wake up. For all you people. I just don't know. So it's a story, it's all up to you. Okay, Anticarta. Why I call it Anticarta? Well, I did call it Anticarta because I think it's a better name than Antarctica. This is how I did start. I hear the story for the first time about Enoch and Antarctica. And then I directly did say to Father God, oh, they mean Anticarta, Antichrist. I told my Father God. And then this guy started to talk about fallen angels. And then I told my Father God, oh yeah, that's why I call it Anticarta, Antichrist. You understand? So it fits. It fit what I say. You know, it directly fit. Because in the beginning I did not understand And this did just happen a few moments ago, folks. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna sleep because I'm tired, but I'm not that tired to tell you the story I want to tell. Because if I don't tell it now, maybe tomorrow, I just don't know it anymore. And will not talk about it. Then I will start it later, because I will tell you all the stories. Everything I know will come back into my mind and I will tell. No problem. But I think I tell you now because now I still know it. So I hear this man talking about Antarctica, you know. It's a place in ice. And then I thought about the golden doors God did show me. 6 or 7 golden doors. Very heavy doors, very big, and well, lots of gold. And I did talk about it, well, when I did get this vision from God, I told you about it. And now I can finish the story, finally. Because now I know what God did mean about these golden doors underwater in ice. He meant Antarctica. It must be. Or else I do not understand why God did show me these golden doors. It's no place else than it is underwater and the doors are in ice. And then I see Antarctica is a place of ice. And then the story becomes, it takes form. You understand? What I told you long time ago, it start to fit. So, and it fit exactly in this what I told you when I did come in the beginning. When God did touch me, I did come. You understand? So, and now you can think, for the people who know me, will understand. Man, this guy. Yeah, this guy. Exactly. This guy will tell you the way it really is. Everything. Really everything. So, okay. Antarctica, and the man started to talk. He started to talk about angels. Fallen angels. Did go to that place. And also, it seems to be the story that there is a place where people go without you know it. You know? It's a green place between the ice. Is it possible? Oh yes, folks, it's very possible. It's very possible. Definitely there, it's possible. You think, how is it possible between the ice? It's possible, folks. And I think it's also there. There is a green place between all this ice. It's definitely possible. And I think there is a place like that. So, and then I hear about Hitler been there and Russian people been there and John Kerry was there and aliens go there and you know, and then I think, oh yes, so this is what God means with these golden doors. What I saw. But I do not call it Antarctica. I call it Anticarta. Anticarta. It means Antichrist. So Antichrist people live there. Still now. They are still there. It's still going on. You will know nothing about it. You will not go to the end of the world. You understand? Well, that's what they say. It's the end of the world. They also say that hell will be created there. And this is for sure not true at all. It will not be there. Not between these eyes. It will not happen there. No. No. Definitely no way. I did walk there already where it will happen. It's somewhere between Switzerland and, you know, you need to see it round there. Not Anticarta. This is where this dirty people who did not listen to God are. Yeah. And I think that's why God did show me 6 or 7 golden doors. Pure gold. But I call it Anticarta. Not Antarctica. I do have a good reason, I guess. I think. It feels good. You know, there are many places and words I changed it, because I just don't like it. You know? Like Los Angeles, I call it Lost Angels. Well, that's what I saw. I saw Lost Angels. So I call it that way. The way I see it is the way I call it. It's the same like Tornado LA. because it's an alley of tornadoes. It means people will die there. And you do have many of these places. Take for example what's happening in California. What is the place? It's the same thing, folks. It's all the same things. It's in the name. It's in the name, and well, you play in that game. So paradise in hell, yeah, it fit. Paradise on earth in hell, it fit. It fit. I directly understand why it will be paradise in hell. You will not see this in heaven. That's why you will see it on earth. You understand? In heaven, these things are not possible. And paradise is in heaven and not on earth. And it never will. Get it? So they fire a place like that. Why? Because it fit. You know? They hate God, and that's why. Everything, folks, is happening with a reason. And I can tell you the reason. So I will tell you the reason. Paradise in heaven they cannot put on fire, so they put it on fire on earth. To show the hate for my Father. And all these people who know about this are your pop stars. Oh, and they go, you know. They step into their private thing and they go. But you don't. You stay there and run for your life. But these people, that's not a problem. Let's say they will get something private and bye bye. How many people will burn? They don't care. They don't care. They will save themselves. You understand? They will not come to you. If you are the neighbor of Miley Cyrus, you will see Miley Cyrus run from you. Not helping you. You understand? You always been the neighbor of Miley Cyrus. But she will never come to help you. But if it was you want to try to help them. Right? I tell you the truth about these bitches and witches. They know everything what's going on in this world. Everything I'm telling you, they know about it. They are not so happy with me. I don't care. I am not so happy with them also, so it's not such a big problem. But it will be solved. My problem is they, that people. That's my problem. And it will be solved. I do have a very good, big, strong father. We will fight together till the end. And we will win. From the beginning till the end, we will win. I know we will lose many people. Yeah. But that's the way you live. You need to make your choice. Do it right now. Start to listen to this prophet. For I'm your unknown prophet. And I come from God. And God is my real father. Like I told you already, so freaking many times. So Antarctica, Anticarta. And I did not even hear what was going on in Anticarta. But I did call it already Anticarta. I saw the name and I told my father God, Anticarta? Yeah, I directly did come with this word. Anticarta is more important for me than Antarctica. Antarctica I can do nothing with. But Anticarta I do understand. And this is the knowledge I get from God, you understand? And when I talk to God, God directly understands what I'm talking about. When God talks with me, I learn everything from God. So sometimes for me it's difficult to understand my own father, but I will start to learn. I'm here to learn. I will learn about everything. And everything I did learn, you will hear from me. And it's about everything. Every little thing I know, you will hear it from me. Or I may not tell, because my father will warn me. Don't tell this, don't tell that. Then I won't. Understand? So who's the Antichrist? I know, but I may not tell. Who's the devil? Is it a woman? Is it a man? I may not tell. I saw the devil, I saw the Antichrist, and I may tell nothing. So I will not tell. Never. Because my father did give me deep warnings about this. Not to tell. But maybe I did tell. But it was an accident. You can find it back in the stories. If you like to know who the real Antichrist will be, then you will find it back in my stories. But you need to grave deeply. And you need to know all my stories from the beginning till now. Now, then you do have many hours. Because you know when I talk long. Most of the times 1 hour, 2 hours, or maybe 6 or 7 hours, 8 hours. 8 hours and 45 minutes is the longest I ever did talk on the internet. And before this it was 6 hours something, 7 hours. So I do have many videos. with my voice. And if you like to know who the real Antichrist is and the real devil, because I did tell you, folks. I did tell you. I definitely did. But you will never find it. Understand? I do have my promises. And I will keep my promises. But for the people under you who are very high, you will find who the real Antichrist is and the devil. It's standing there a few times. But hey, I don't worry. If I do have 0 people who will walk with me, then there are 0 people who listen to me, right? So, is there someone who will find out who the Antichrist is because I told you, and who the devil is and I told you? No, because I do have 0 people who listen to me. So do not walk with me. So they never will know that I do exist, the unknown prophet of God. And in the beginning, folks, I did get people, they did listen and they did fight me with their mouth. You are not a child of God. You are not this. I rebuke you in the name. And I thought, whoa, man, you dare to say something. In the name of my Father, you rebuke me? That must be crazy. You must be crazy to say this. Definitely. But I let them shout and scream. I don't care. Folks, what you think about me? I wipe my ass on a white paper so it will become brown. You understand? This is how much I care. Then you know something. So this is the story with the 6 or 7 golden doors I did get from my Father God. And, well, till now I did not understand why I did get this 6 or 7 golden doors deep underwater in ice. But now I start to understand that there is a place called Antarctica. People who are Antichrist, fallen angels. Then I start to understand why I call it Anticarta and not Antarctica. And I did say it directly. I saw the name and whoosh, directly it come. And now also I start to understand why this directly did come. Because after this the story did come. About the fallen angels did go there and stay there and locked up and all that kind of stories, you know. And also World War One, Hitler did go there and many expensive people did go there, Anticarta, and I do understand why. Maybe they come for the golden doors they cannot find. I don't know. But as long the ice is there, you cannot take the golden doors. They are in ice. So there is no way to take away the golden doors. But the ice is melting. So you can see it in a good way, that the ice is melting, or in a very bad way. It depends how much you love the golden doors. Well, I know some people who love the golden doors more than your life. I know these people. And then you will say, hey, he come with this DC thing again. Ah, yes, yes. Maybe you can learn something of it. I hope so. I hope you will understand whatever we'll talk about. I also think it's not so difficult to understand. I think you are not fools. You only behave like fools. But you are not fools. The way you live, you want to live like a fool? Watch out that you don't become the fool. You can act like a fool. It will not say that you are a fool. Huh? No one is born like a fool. But you can become one. But for now, you only can act like a fool. When you go to the devil and you walk with him, then I can tell you, oh, that is a fool of the devil. That's a real fool. Oh yeah? Did he take the mark of the beast? Oh yes, he took the mark of the beast. He thought that he sell his soul for how much? 6 million. 6 million? That's a very sweet price for the devil, knowing that he do have all the money. Yeah? 6 million. Very cheap. Oh yeah, it's very cheap. I told my Father God also. Father God, at least they can ask some more money. You know, if they love money so much, why they don't ask, let's say, 100 billion? I told my father. My father also think it's very cheap to sell your soul, so cheap. And I see you coming. You know, maybe I can sell my soul for 100 billion. Because I'm a very important person of God. You understand? So maybe he will pay it for me, but he will never pay it for you. You understand? He wants you for 6 million. Or less. Don't go too high, you make him mad. So 100 billion, folks. I told my father, God, they love the money so much, Father. Why they don't ask more, like 100 billion? And Father God told me, yeah, if you sell this thing so cheap, then why God ever did create this in you, or on you, or for you? You understand? A soul is not a thing what is in you, it's around you. It's a spiritual force. It is with you. It belongs to you, but you cannot see it. And this thing will go when you die. This thing will go away from you. It's some kind of force, you know. It's invisible. You cannot see it, not touch it, not nothing. It's just there. It's like Earth to have a protection layer. You understand? God did make it. Well, God did do this also with you. Around you, you do have a force. It will protect you. In the way you walk. Like Earth will be protected by the weather, storms, all that kind of thing. No. You also, God did give you this force field around you. And that's your soul. It's with you all the time. By day, by night, when you sleep, when you take a shower or whatever. It's always there. It goes when you go. It never leaves you. I'm talking about a soul. Pure soul. It's a spiritual thing. You cannot see. Many people say it's in the body. It's in your head. Or in your back or whatever. No. No. It is around you. But it is a part of you. The day you go, your soul goes. And everything what was in your mind will go into that soul. You will never forget what you did do in life. Even the day you die. It will stay with you forever. So watch out what you do. Because everything will go into that soul. And your soul is your travel thing. You travel with it. And far away. Because God do not live on the corner of the street. You understand? You will travel far away. For this, you need your soul. If you do not have a soul, you will not travel. And when you die, it's up to God if you travel to God or to something else. God will find out for you where you belong. There is where you will go. If God thinks you need to be with the devil, then he will send you to the devil. And the devil will say, welcome. So what's that? What you do in life is very important. Definitely in end time. Bad behavior? Forget God. Better think about the devil. He will take you on. He will be your father, your master. But I'm telling you folks, it's real. That's just the way it is. That's the way I saw it. And so will it happen. Like everything I'm telling you. So will it happen. I'm not here to lie to you. So what you ever did, it will go into your soul. It's your travel bag. It's your backpack. You got a lot of shit in there. Your backpack become heavy. And not good enough for God. But it depends on what are you gonna do in life. Better start to listen to me. Wanna be with my Father? You will be with this man called Jesus Christ. He's there for you. There you go first. So no go. Your choice.